up, Loc Nation? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Kenyatta here, and today I have another banger for you guys. If you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out on a lot of greatness. So go follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description box. And if you're learning a lot, drop some love on my Cash App at $EarthLocs. This helps me a lot. It also helps to support the channel. Okay, Loc Nation, so to get started with this particular lock styling technique, we're going to first portion the section of locks that you want to use to create your plait. Now, I have to let you guys know right here that there are two different types of plaits when you're doing a 3-strand plait, okay? You can do an under plait, which goes in this direction, where you take your locks and you start going under, like this, under, 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 okay? Under, under, under. Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing a plait under, but with this particular style, you want it to be flat here at the root. And if you notice here, the plait that I've already done for you guys, it's a little bit more flat, okay? And you definitely want a flat base for this particular lock styling technique. So go with the over plait, and I'll show you in just a moment. So once you section a portion of hair that you want to create your plait with, get your 3 sections together that you're going to be doing your plait with. Have my 3 sections, and you want to start going over. So over, just like so. And you want to try and keep the plait as flat as you can, okay? So we're doing the over method, just like so. We're going to continue to do the plait. See, it creates this flatness here, and that's what you want, okay? It doesn't have to be tight. Just like so. You really want to focus on making this plait flat. So using the over method when you're plaiting helps you achieve that. So we're going to continue the plait. And we're definitely going to, I'm going to take my time here and really focus on showing you guys how to make your plait flat. See, I'm keeping the locks kind of in formation here. And I'm just plaiting, okay? Holding them side to side, bringing it down, and just plaiting it. Just like so. This is how you achieve that flat plait. And we're going to continue all the way down. The plait, you can see how flat it is. I'll turn it to the side, definitely flat. So that's why I recommend doing the over method and keeping your locks like side by side. And I'll show you the plait. Fairly easy. And when you get to the top, you see how flat it is. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using a black thread. But I also want to mention that you can use red. I have a red thread here too as well. Okay. But I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be using the black thread for educational purposes. But I'll also do another one with the red thread so you can see the difference. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start. The first thing I want to let you guys know, when you're doing this, you're definitely going to use a needle and thread. And you want to come down to the end of your thread. What I recommend is, before you do your knot, okay, because you have to do a knot at the end of the thread to make a stopper, if you will. So you want to leave a little bit out. You want to leave a little tail out. Okay, when you're creating your knot. So I'm going to go ahead and create my knot. Okay. And I'll show you why you want to leave a little tail out in a minute. Okay, so boom. See that knot there? I made a little knot there. Okay. And I have like a little tail. Okay, there's a little tail there. And now I'm ready to go ahead and get started. Of course, with the end of the plait, you have your stragglers, but don't worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and fold it over. Just like so, okay? And we're going to roll that hair, okay? Just make sure your ends here are really centered into that plait. Having a flat plait actually helps with that, and it also adds to the look. So fold it over just like so, and we're just going to fold it. Go ahead and take your needle and thread, and I highly recommend using a half circle needle just like so, which is the typical needle that they use for doing sew-ins and things like that. The curve helps you to avoid poking your client and or yourself. So with this particular lock styling technique, you want to take your needle and you want to start at the top. So what we're going to do is take that thread through the middle, down to the bottom, and back through. And I'll show you what I mean. So wherever you want it to stop, see, I want it to stop here. My needle is going to go in here. So I'm going to stick it in. And see that curve? We're not going to go all the way through. We're going to stick it through. It's probably going to be about halfway. Stick it through. That's fine. Doesn't matter where it comes out. My hand's a little bit slippery. So, we stuck that thread right in there where we want our circle to stop. So we're going to pull the thread through. Just like so. Okay? And so that you won't be able to see the thread, you want to minimize the thread. So you don't want to like have anything crossing, okay? So you want to take that hook. You want to go right back in that same spot, okay? Just like so. And you want to go downward. Continue to go downward. We're going to curve that needle down through the locks. And it's going to curve on its own. See, it comes out right here at the bottom. All right, so that's pretty good, fairly good. Perfect, actually. So I'm going to pull that needle through. Sorry, I got a little bit of entanglement there. So pull the needle through just like that. All right, now I can let it go, and you can see my little tail up here. All right, but what I want to show you here, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. See that little black? You really can't see much. That's why we went right back in and through the bottom. All right, because you want to minimize the amount of thread you can actually see, and you don't want to use a lot of thread when doing this. Go through with your two. We're going to go right back in at the bottom because you want to minimize. We're going to go in, okay, right next to where we came out, and we're just going to poke it. We're going to kind of go the other way like that, okay? See, it's going to come out on the other side here, okay? We're just going to pull that thread right on through, just like so. See? A little bit of thread. Now, if your hair was black, you would totally not see this thread at all. And I'll show you, and I'll explain to you at the end why I decided to do the thread in this way, or why I think it's best that you do the thread in this way. Okay? So, as you can see, it came out. That end, we're going to go right back in where it came out, and we're going to go upward, okay? Going to go upward all the way to the top. Should come right out near our tail. As you can see, the needle is coming out. Okay? You want to pull that through just like so. Boom. Just like so. All right, we got the thread that came all the way through. All right, now we're pretty much done, but not just yet. See our tail here? See our tail here? And I'll zoom in a little bit for you guys. See our tail here where we did our little knot and left a little piece? The reason you want to leave that, because this is how you're going to secure it. You're going to do one little plait just like so, and we're going to put one more just to secure it, just to make a little knot. Okay, just like so. Just like so. And then you want to take your scissors and you want to go ahead and snip that tail. Okay, now I'm secure. Snip that tail and snip the end just like that. Now, the reason that I use black thread is so that you can actually see what I'm doing here with the black thread on the red hair. You'll be able to see the flow of the thread, okay? Now, of course, if you have black locks, of course, you're not going to be able to see that thread at all, okay? And because this is red locks, you can actually see the thread. This lock styling technique is fairly easy. I'm going to go ahead and do another one for you guys, but this time I'm going to be using the red thread, so it'll match with the red locks, so that you'll be able to see the difference of using thread that's the exact same color as your hair. And we're doing a over plait, so we're going to get started with our over plait. We're going over, okay? We're starting off going over. All right. Over. Simple 3-strand plait. And again, you guys notice how I'm having these plaits side to side? I'm sorry. And again, if you notice, I have these locks side to side, okay? Because we're creating this flat, okay? So we're coming over. See, lock side to side, okay? Making that flat plait. Look, lock side to side. Boom. Making that flat plait, okay? Coming around, making that flat plait, okay? Just like so. Again, making that flat plait. We're going to go all the way down, all right? Continue our plait all the way to the end. Locks all different sizes, and we're just going to end it here. We're going to take the clear rubber band because we're working with red hair. Boom, just like so. And if you learned a lot, okay, drop some, follow me on Instagram, y'all, so that you guys can tag me on your styles. I would love to see it. It's right here on the screen, Instagram. All right, Earthflocks by Kenyatta. As you guys can see, we finished that flat plait. Look, turn to the side. As you guys know, we're going to start rolling this plait. So, of course, we're going to take the ends, okay, and we're just going to fold it. Make sure it's folded onto that plait, and we're going to roll it. We're going to roll it, make sure those ends are tucked in, and we're going to roll it all the way up. Rolling that plait up until we want to stop. I think we're going to stop about here. I guess about here is good. We're going to stop about here. I think that's good. I'm going to stop there. And I also want to mention here, I'm going to let that go. You could also roll it the other way if you like. You could also roll it the other way, which is I'm going to do here. Whichever direction that you want your plait to be rolled, whichever direction that you think looks the best for whatever style that you're actually doing. So as you can see, I rolled it that way, which is pretty cool. And I actually think that I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, I'm going to leave it in that direction. So I'm going to go ahead and take my red thread. Okay. And like I said, when you're doing this, you want to stick your thread in at the point where you want your roll to just stop and hang. See, I want it here. I want it to just look just like this. So I'm going to stick my thread in right here to secure it right here. So I'm going to take my thread, my red thread, I'm going to stick it in, all right, right where I want it. Okay, just like so. And this needle is going to curve outward. Don't stick yourself. Be very careful. Stick that in, just like so. We're going to pull that through. Okay, and stop there. And as you guys saw how I did the top here, okay? So, never mind that. Okay, you guys saw how I did my little tail. So now I have that going through. We're going to take our thread. We're going right back in where we came out. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. Now, zoomed in. We're going right back in where we came out, okay? And, of course, you can't see the thread much. The thread's here because it's red, see? We're going right back in where we came out, all right? And we're going to go right to the other end, just like so. See the needle coming down right there? Boom. Just like so. Right? Now, it's pretty much secured now, but we're going to take that thread and we're going to go back up to our end here so that we can secure it, all right? So, from the bottom, okay, we're going to go right back in, right where we came out, okay? we're gonna go in where we came out. That needle is gonna curve. See it's coming out? Just like that. We're going back up. Just like so. I'm just turning it because we're on the other side now. All right. And we're gonna, again, we're going in where we came out. See the thread here? We're going in. We going in, and I'ma go hard. Look, let me stop. I'm getting off track. All right, we're gonna go in. We're going up. See that thread coming out? Right at the top. Boom. Turn that back around, okay? Got that secured. Okay, look at that. Now, you guys know how to secure this. We're gonna go ahead and take our tail. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit. We're gonna take our tail, all right, and we're gonna create a knot. What I didn't mention in the first one that I did 2 knots, which you can do 2 knots. See, 1. I'm actually gonna do 3 little knots, and it doesn't have to be really tight. Like, you ain't gotta pull it like that and make it tight. It can be fairly loose. It's not gonna come down. You can leave a little bit of give. I'm not sure if you guys can see a little bit of give, so that when you take it out, it's easy to just slip your scissors under there and cut it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second knot, okay, with my tail that I had created. Hold on. Okay. Hold up. Rewind. Rewind. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to do a second knot with my tail. Hope you guys can see. Do that second knot. Just like so. That'll be 2. I'm going to do 1 more. Probably could just stop here. I don't need to do 3. I don't need to do 3 knots, but I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little third one. Extra security. It's not tight. So boom. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and I'm going to snip the end of that tail, okay? And the end of that thread with the needle. And that's basically how to do the rolled plaits. I know you guys been seeing this all over the gram because I know I have, so I had to come in and show you guys how to do this. Again, if you're learning a lot, drop some love on my Cash App. Your girl really do appreciate it because YouTube ain't paying my bills. And yeah, so love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this lock styling technique. Drop in the comments down below what lock styling techniques you would like me to show you next. Any lock styles that you would like for me to break down for you, let me know in the comments section. Follow me on Instagram, okay, so you can tag me in any lock style that you would like to know how to do, or tag me in lock styles that you create. It's your girl Kenyatta here. Peace.